Hey, this is Darius from Mic Check Global, and I'm going to break down the membership journey. So, the first month when you sign up, it's going to grow your Spotify monthly listeners, your YouTube views and subscribers and engagement, or your Instagram followers. That depends on what plan that you have and what plan that you started with. Usually, artists want to try the service out, want to see how it is. We get on a call, we go over the game plan and the rollout, and we get started. And you start seeing results within 48 to 72 hours. And after that month, we move into the membership journey. And that starts on month 2. So we continue with growing your social media numbers and your Spotify monthly listeners and things like that, but we add on to it as the months progress. So the second month, we go into the merch strategy. Now, think about this. If you have 100 t-shirts at $30 a piece, that's $3,000 in income. So to get to that, you have to constantly grow your Spotify monthly listeners, your YouTube, and your Instagram numbers, because about 1% of those fans will become paying fans, the ones that are going to actually purchase things from you. It's usually going to be around 1% of those people. You can call them super fans or paying fans or whatever, but it's usually going to be like 1%. So that's why it's important to constantly grow your numbers over time and having your music discovered to new people every single day without a pause. You have to be consistent. That's how you're going to find those fans that are going to want to pay for your merch. And I'm not talking about family, friends, and associates. These have to be people who never met you before, who only know you based on the music. So that's why you have to continuously do this month to month on a monthly basis consistently. Now, the third month is going to go into credit and funding. There are clients that we have helped get their credit score up to where they approved for different credit cards, different business loans, $2,000 to $5,000 in business loans for their music, help them open up their LLC, help them remove things off their credit, and help them get into a better financial situation so they can afford marketing, they can afford production, and just have a healthy financial situation so the music campaign can go, in a smooth pace throughout these months. The fourth and the fifth month is all about optimizing and converting more of your listeners into fans, into paying fans. It's all about consistency and compounding results over time. That's why you want to keep this consistent. Then on the 6th month, our viral plan is 50% off. That plan helps you reach 2 million people plus, and it also helps you get anywhere between 50,000 to 500,000 views and streams and a chance to go viral based on the content that you have. Typically, that's for a song that you feel like is a potential hit that we've been pushing these last 6 months, or it could be a new song, it could be an EP or an album, whatever we decide, as we come as a team, me and you decide which one is best, and we go from there. Now, how do you get into the membership? So initially, some artists want to pay with, Cash App or Zelle, do a trial for the first month, things of that nature. To get into the membership journey, you have to have a card on file that debits on the 14th or the 1st or the 25th or whatever date that works best for you, that fits into your financial situation on a monthly basis, on autopilot, on auto debit, similar to like Netflix. Okay. And every single month it just debits and we continue the campaign and there's no breaks into the service. That's the most simple and easiest way to make sure your campaign is consistent and you're moving across this journey. In rare occasions, some people may want to just pay all up front and just do one payment to just take care of the 6 months. And that's fine too. We don't have a problem with that. If you say, hey, you know, I don't even want to wait, for the monthly. I trust you guys. Let's go ahead and get started. I'll just take care of the whole 6 months. We've had artists do that as well. We've had artists go right to the viral plan after we've built rapport. Some of them on their third month, they just want to go right to the viral plan. And we gave them a small discount and worked it out and did it that way. So, our main focus here is to build trust and to build a business relationship between us and the artists, you guys, and make sure that everything is transparent and you all understand what this campaign is for and what it's doing. Another piece to this whole process here is discounted mixing and mastering that you see at the bottom, discounted video shoots that we have in our network, and we have featured placements on our YouTube channel. And we can post, you guys on our Instagram and things of that nature during certain releases and things of that nature that we'll discuss and move forward. Usually we do that around the third and fourth month, depending on where you at with your release. And we coordinate and make that happen. And of course, direct support and strategy guidance, because all of this is strategy, rollout, everything, campaign, when to post, how to post, all of that is very, very important. And we guide you through that process. So that's the main purpose of this membership journey. Now, we've had artists that we've worked with over 12 months, and this doesn't stop at 6 months. This is just a blueprint for at least 6 months on your release or your album. You have to give it at least that amount of time to see some type of change. The algorithm that these systems run on, it takes around 6 months to see significant change. Okay. It's just like going to the gym. Okay. You go to the gym for 1 month, you're not going to see that much change. But if you've been going for 6 months, you're definitely going to see a huge change within that time period. So this is the same thing here. All right. Another piece is once you get your numbers up, 10K or better across Spotify, Instagram, YouTube. Okay. That's the number that you want to look at. A lot of opportunities start to unlock. Producers are going to start sending you free beats. People are going to start to work with you or ask you how much for features, how much to, post on this page, how much to do this, how much to do that, because they see you as a professional artist based on what your image is on social media. Not what you wear, not how good your music sounds, but what you look like as a professional brand. They're going to look at your numbers. Now, artists may say, hey, how much for a feature? I have artists right now that charge anywhere between $500 to $1,000 per feature. Okay, you do 10 of that, that's $5,000 to $10,000 from 10 artists. And you add that on top of 100 t-shirts at $30, that's $3,000. So you guys are starting to see you don't have to be a super mainstream viral artist to make what you're making on your job, once you get your numbers right. Okay. This can supplement your income, and eventually you can quit your job and do this full time. That's the goal. One thing you have to think about, though, is being consistent. That's the part that if you can do that and you're coachable, it's going to happen for you. So reply back to this message if you were a client that did the trial before and you want to get started. Just shoot Amy, who does tech support for us, a reply. Let her know that you want to become a member, and let's get started. All right. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.